Firstly, we will learn about what is meant by scalar quantity. Scalar quantity is defined as the quantity which possesses only magnitude is called as scalar quantity. Scalar quantity doesn't possess direction, it only possesses the magnitude. Our second topic is what is meant by vector quantity. The quantity which possesses magnitude as well as direction is called as vector quantity. Now let's learn about the distinction between scalar quantity and vector quantity. As we all know that scalar quantity is defined as it possesses only magnitude, but in the case of vector quantity it possesses magnitude as well as direction. The examples of scalar quantity are mass, time, temperature, density, etc. And the examples of vector quantity is displacement, velocity, force, etc. In this case, mass, time, temperature and density only contains magnitude, therefore they are called as the scalar quantity, and in the other case, that is displacement, velocity and force, it contains magnitude as well as direction, therefore it is called as vector quantity. Vector quantity is divided into 6 groups, that is zero vector, which is also called as null vector, resultant vector, negative vector which is also called as opposite vector, equal vector, position vector, and last one is unit vector. Now firstly we will learn about what is meant by zero vector. Zero vector is also called as the null vector. It is defined as a vector having zero magnitude, means its magnitude is 0 with a particular direction, then it is called as a zero vector, which is called as null vector. Our second concept is what is meant by resultant vector. The resultant of two or more vector is that the single vector which produces the same effect as it produced together, it is called as the resultant vector. The addition of two vectors is as same as the third vector. The example of resultant vector is vector A plus vector B forms is equal to vector AB. Third concept is what is meant by negative vector. Negative vector is also called as the opposite vector. The vectors having same magnitude by opposite in direction is called as a negative vector. Negative vector has the same magnitude but it is opposite in direction. In that example, it is stated that vector A and vector B are very same in direction as well as has same magnitude. The downside of the equal vector, there is an example of equal vector. Fifth definition is what is meant by position vector. A vector which gives the position of a particle at a point with respect to the origin of a coordinate system. It is called as the position vector. Its example is given below. And the last one is what is meant by unit vector. A vector having the unit magnitude in a particular direction, then the vector is called as the unit vector. Its example is given at the downward side. That is magnitude of M, magnitude of A and magnitude of O.